Hey, friend, and welcome back to Perimenopausal Chats. I'm Gina Liberty, and I want to know, do you feel like you have to do all the things in order to be healthy? Do you feel like you have to check off all the boxes that they say you need to check off? Do you have like an all or nothing um um oh my goodness. PG. That's a PG. Perimenopausal glitch. I haven't had one for a while. That's interesting. Why did it happen just right there? Um, yeah, I don't even know. Mentality. That's the word I was looking for. See, I don't know how many of you out there deal with the same thing of just all of a sudden you lose a word that you're getting ready to say. You're going along and boom, like literally it's gone. It's gone. It's right here, but I can't get it out. I have to laugh sometimes or I will cry. Anyway, today I want to talk about, because I used to be there. I used to be in the all or nothing mentality. And I used to think that I had to do every single one of these things in order to be quote unquote healthy. And it just caused so much grief in me. I just remember. And now that I'm on the other side of it, healthy habits and a strong foundation are not supposed to be another thing on your to-do list. It's not supposed to be a checklist like you have to check all these things off or you failed, right? We it's not supposed to be stressful. It's not supposed to be stressful. But we often put so much pressure on ourselves that we make it feel like the healthy habits are what makes you stressful. And then sometimes you just give it all up. You just give it all up. And does that get us any closer to our goals? Absolutely not. This is supposed to reduce your stress and not add to it. If your routine, your habits, your foundation feels overwhelming to try and build, it probably needs to be simplified. I used to talk about this all the time. You just need to chunk it down, because if you do feel overwhelmed, you are doing too much. And it really is okay to do one thing. I promise you. It's okay. Healthy habits should carry you through your tough seasons, through lifing, through all the things that can be thrown at you at one time and overwhelm you and just completely overtake your life, right? Because if they're making life harder, why would you want to do it? You wouldn't want to do it. You wouldn't want to do it. So we need to adjust the habit, because we don't want to just quit taking care of ourselves, right? We don't want to quit taking care of ourselves. We want to support our mind, body, and hormones as best we can and in the easiest way possible, right? Because if you have been around here very long or know me very well, you know I love me an easy button. It's back there behind me somewhere. And everything that I can do to make my life easier is definitely what I'm going to be doing or seeking out or helping other women do. Because I feel like we as women, we take on so much and we do so much, and we don't want to let people down, and we want to take care of those we love. And that's okay. But we also need to take care of us. And we probably need to do that first, because if we don't, we won't have enough energy to give to others. It takes a lot out of us to do all the things that we need to do just to be doing life, right? To be taking care of the family, kids, spouse, work, errands, bills, like just everything. It can pile on and be a lot. So I feel like I don't know. I feel like I'm just having a moment here of thinking back to how my brain worked. But I feel like I had a list of things that I wanted to get done for me. And if I couldn't get them done, then I was failing myself in some way, when in fact it's just the opposite. If you don't do those things, don't do some of those things, that's when, and you just give up because it's overwhelming and there's too much. That's what takes you further away from your goals and takes you away from doing things for yourself to support yourself. And I did have another train of thought and I totally lost it. And I don't know if you could tell by listening to me, because I feel like sometimes I repeat myself when that happens. Trusting ourselves. I think that's where I was going. Is if I don't have a checklist, it's almost like I don't trust myself to get things done or get enough done or take care of all the things or whatever it is. Excuse me. I think it comes down to a trust issue. And I want to help women trust themselves again because I've been there, done that. Don't want to do it again. I can trust myself with one thing, right? Yes, I can trust myself with more. Yes, it's not that. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is if you don't have a checklist and you can't get it all done and it overwhelms you because you think that you have to get it done, but you know that you're not going to be able to get it done. So that gives you this feeling of failure and shame and guilt and anger and sadness. And I mean, this can be overwhelming. This can be overwhelming. And that's why I talk about freedom sometimes, because I do have freedom now when it comes to health related stuff. But I didn't always have that. Now I'm at the point where I'm trying to help women understand that you just need to do one thing. And that's why my life's mantra now is something is better than nothing, because it is so true. And coming from somebody who used to be, I have to do it all, or I'm not doing anything at all, to be at this point now where I feel like my life's mantra is something is better than nothing, it's a huge deal. And I just want to help other women get to that point because it is so freeing. It is so freeing. It's not something I can, that's how I describe it. But until you actually get there, you don't realize how big the impact is on all of that weight that has been on you for years and years, decades. It is like more than freeing. It is, well, you'll get there. You'll get there. Let's do this. So one thing that you can do is ask yourself every day, if you find yourself getting into that point. Now, some days you can do more things than one, right? Some days you can do a lot more. But on those days where you just feel overwhelmed and you want to shut down and not do anything, and there's also a time for that. Yes, I know. But you can ask yourself, what is one simple thing? What is one thing that could support me today? One thing. It can be so small. And it's still going to be so very impactful because you are trusting yourself and you are being consistent with something, right? Is this landing? Does it resonate? That one thing that you can do today, whether it's take a nap, take a walk, drink a glass of water, eat some protein, eat a healthy fat, take a shower. I mean, really, anything that makes sense, that will help your overall health, and all of those things do that. Just choose one thing, right? Healthy habits and that foundation should support you, not stress you. That's the reason we're doing this, is to support your mind, body, and hormones. And if it is completely stressing you out, then it's not supporting you. So let's chunk it down and let's do one thing at a time. So that way the stress is alleviated and you can actually make some progress in heading toward that goal that you want, whatever that goal is. So I'm just going to encourage you, as I usually do, that something is better than nothing. And if you struggle with that, please reach out because I want to help you. I have a community and we can be in there. You can ask questions. You can interact with everybody. You can share your struggles. You can share your wins, whatever supports you in that. I would love to have you and start the conversation. And I would love to help you in any way that I can. So yeah, take a deep breath and have a great week. And we will chat soon.